All right, yo. What's good, fellow shadows? Welcome back to another Shadow Gym Live. I'm Torin Gooley. Hopefully you remember me because, I know I've been gone for a little minute, about a week or so, week and a few days, week and 2 days now. But anyway, so I want to come on here and holler at y'all, give you one more live before I put up my next official video, which is what is vibration. Coming soon, check that out. But recently I came into a bit of a shift in my life that kind of put me into a bit of a transitional point. And I just wanted to come on here because I found a way to, center myself, ground myself, and get through it. And I want to share the ways I can help other people do that who might be going through the same thing. So without further ado, this video is going to be about fucked up situations and what to do when you encounter or when you enter them. The main point I want to get across in this little live is that, look, no matter what situation that you're in, no matter how dire, or how grim, or how fucked up it is, it can always be flipped into a way that can empower you. You can always find a way to flip the script into a way that empowers you instead of causes you trauma or holds you back or whatnot. So that's what I want to get into this video. So without further ado, let me take a look at my notes real quick because I do not do videos without notes no more. Let's see. Okay, first off, before you start anything on the process of dealing with a fucked up situation, or as we call them, roadblocks, rough patches, bullshit, first thing you want to do is accept two things. First thing you want to accept is the situation itself. Okay? Whatever happened, it happened. Don't try to don't focus on excuses for why it happened. Don't focus on whoever blame you want to put it on, yourself or anybody else, or what have you, some kind of circumstance. The first thing is just to accept the fact that objectively what happened, and it is what it is. It is what it is one of the most powerful just sentences in existence, because with that sentence teaches you what that sentence teaches you to do or has you do is learn acceptance, which is what we're talking about now. And acceptance is a powerful thing because acceptance is what brings you the peace of mind and the comfortability with the situation to be able to move forward and move around it. So anyway, first thing you want to do is accept the situation itself. Second thing you want to do is accept the fact that the situation will work itself out. I guarantee you, if you look back on your life, any fucked up situation you've been through in the past, it always has. I mean, unless you're still carrying things or experience from that into your present and into your future. But we'll get on that on another topic. But basically, you have to accept that the situation is gonna not only work itself out, but work itself out in your favor. The fact that you're even watching this video right now is proof that you've made it through whatever you've been through to get to this point to where you're listening to me talk shit on camera right now. So anyway, to move on. So after you've accepted those two things, the next thing you need to work on is calibrating your vibration to what's going to help you in the matter. Okay? So on my board, I got back here, I got hoping, praying. The X bomb means I say them, don't do them. And I have believe and trust, what you should do instead, and respecting both of them. So to jump right through it, first thing you want to do is abandon all hope. Okay? I know this sounds kind of counterintuitive, but hear me out. So the first thing you want to do is abandon all hope. Hope is bad. You do not want hope. Hope sends out what I call a mixed vibration. The best way to explain that is think about in romantic relationships, or in your romantic relationships, whether you're in a relationship or not, or talking to somebody. Don't you hate it when your partner is sending you mixed signals where it seems like they want something, but they say they want something, but their actions say something else? Well, that hope is you sending a mixed signal to the universe. It's saying that you want one thing to happen, but you're expecting something else. Okay? The universe doesn't know what to do with that any more than you know what to do with when your partner does that. Okay, so what that really normally leads to is a confusion, stagnation, or it just allows the problem to get bigger because that's the only thing that's getting real focus. You know what I'm saying? So, what should you do instead of hope? You should believe. Why? Because beliefs are the most powerful thing that you own. Your entire existence revolves around what you believe, okay? Once you learn to control your beliefs, you control your life or become conscious of them or use or turn them into beliefs that empower you, okay? So instead of, best way to put this in perspective, like, look, as far as your fucked up situation, no matter what it is, instead of hoping that it's going to be okay, believe that it's going to be okay. Know that it's going to be okay. That's what's going to give you the peace of mind to make sound decisions and actions later as we go through here. So anyway, second thing got an X by, second word I got an X by is praying. Now look, objectively, there's nothing wrong with praying. Like, it doesn't hurt you, but it doesn't really help you either. Because what a prayer essentially is just an intention. It's a goal. It's sending your intentions out into the universe, okay? Which is a good thing. But it's also sending out your power to attract, or your power to vibrationally influence things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's relinquishing your personal power. It's putting your power outside of yourself. When you say, oh God, I pray for this to happen or whatnot. Yeah, sure, you want to happen, but much like hope, you don't really believe that it will. So you want something outside of you, some sort of power or whatnot to I don't even want to say nudge things in your favor, but do it for you. Okay, so what should you do instead of pray? You should trust. Look, anything that you trust is going to happen, you don't have to pray for, okay? You're not praying for, like, say, the sun to come up. You know that's going to happen. That's been happening for as long as you've been fucking alive. You have no reason not to trust that the sun is going to come up the next day. You know what I'm saying? Unless you live in Alaska or somewhere, but a little joke. But anyway, the power comes in trusting, and this is the reason why prayer works, quote unquote, for the people, for the situations and the people it works for, is because when you pray and you also let go and then you trust that things are gonna get handled, it's really the trust that attracts the positive outcome, because when you let it go and let go of the worry, it's that feeling of worry and angst about it that's repelling everything you want. You know what I'm saying? So when you trust, that's what helps you get rid of this. And so the last thing you do is whatever actions that you have to take to remedy the situation, to get out of whatever jam you're in. Okay, according to your jam, I don't know what that is, but once you actually get to a place where you've accepted and you made peace with the situation, now you can look at it objectively. You can see it in the practical steps of what it'll take to reverse that. And the best thing you can possibly do, first off, when it comes to action, is to ground yourself. Whenever something fucked up happens, what that normally does is it kind of like unroots our sense of stability and control, and it gives us the illusion that we don't have either one of those, when the fact of the matter is those are always nothing but feelings. Our outer circumstances are reflections of our inner circumstances. So if we don't feel grounded, our situation won't feel grounded. You know what I'm saying? And as we are used to observing life through our five senses, like, we're used to letting the situations impact our vibration and our feelings about it, and even influence our actions. But once you realize that it's actually the other way around, it's how you feel that's creating your environment, then you can have control. And once you have that, then you can take what I like to call inspired action instead of like making drastic steps, which is what I was alluding to here. Oh man, I completely skipped this part. So what I was getting to with this is like, look, these things, when you try to take action before you've done everything that we just talked about, if you move when you're hoping and praying that things are gonna work out, then you take action. That's you moving out of fear and out of lack. Okay, right or wrong, things normally don't smooth out when you act out of fear, because it's like you're reacting to the situation instead of moving towards the situation that you want. You're trying to get away from pain, not trying to get towards what you really want. And when things happen, when things come up, it's easy to take your eye off that ball, but keeping that eye back on that ball is the best way to unfuck your situation and to give you a fucking amazing life. So on top of that, and how do you do that? It's like you believe things are gonna happen. You trust that things are gonna happen in your favor. That means you can move with a sense of clarity and inspiration and confidence. If you know something is gonna work out, you're not worried about it now. You know what I mean? So that's what makes it easy to move forward. So, all right, the homework. I always give homework at the end of all my videos. This is Shadow Gym, so here's your inner workout. Guess what? It is meditating. Meditating is the best way to ground yourself when something fucked up happens. The best thing you can do before you act out of passion or your initial feelings, and to help you get the ball rolling on processing those feelings so you can move forward with them in a healthy way, is meditation. And it's also what we just, as far as what we just talked about, a great way to ground yourself. Once you strengthen your frame to the point where you're grounded in yourself and you cannot be moved, your outside circumstances don't affect what you feel on the inside. You still can feel your way to the outcome that you want. That's when you're unfucking stoppable. That's when nothing can move you, and that's why I want to try to get people to, because at the end of the day, look, like I said earlier in the video, look, no matter how dire the situation is, there's always a situation that's equally as pleasurable or wanted. As bad as shit gets, it also gets just as good on the other end. There's an equal and opposite to every fucking thing, and at any given moment, you can either choose you choose which side of that spectrum you want to focus on and move out of, And while I'm not taking away from the fact that it's difficult to do that, the thing is, what's even more difficult to do is not doing it. So yeah, that's basically all I got for this live. I appreciate y'all paying attention to me. I'm finna get to work on the next video. What is vibration? Cannot wait to get on this. This is a topic very near and dear to my heart. This is the one that I've used to change my own life around, to get out of my own personal fucked up situation, and what I'm continually to use the understanding of to, progress everything else I do. So anyway, thanks for tuning into my live. This has been Shadow Gym Live. I think number 11 now. Yeah, we're getting up there. Like, subscribe, share, all that good YouTuber shit. Deuce.